Hey everyone, wanted to give you a word I got a couple years ago. I had made a video on it, but it didn't make any sense to me at the time. Well, the word, just out of the blue, I heard Strait of Gibraltar. And I didn't know where it was. I had no idea what it meant. And I think what's going on now, I'm starting to see it. And I think it's related to, sorry, the camera cut me off. I think it's related to what I'm seeing now, which is that if you superimpose a celestial map onto the Earth map, you're going to see that the Golden Gate is located at the Strait of Gibraltar, and then you also have the Silver Gate. Well, the U.S. Harry Truman carrier has been stationed at the Golden Gate, and the Abraham Lincoln was actually at the Silver Gate, at the Strait of Hormuz. So I think that God was pointing to this as, a couple years later, that now it's starting to make sense, and it's related to, well, I'm thinking it's related to the prophecies that are related to that the Lord is coming back at the time that we see the U.S. Abraham Lincoln carrier and the Truman. I know Kim Fisher had a great sister in the Lord. She had a vision of the Abe Lincoln, and then the rainbow. But she saw the president, and she knew the rainbow meant the rapture. So then shortly after that, Abraham Lincoln carrier comes on the scene, and she really believes it's connected to the timing of the rapture. And other people have seen the Abe Lincoln get attacked at the time of the rapture. So the Harry Truman is going to relieve the Abe Lincoln as we speak, I think, still. And so I think, with both boats being at the Golden Gate and the Silver Gate, which to me would be very picturesque of a rapture, that the Lord would come through a gate. And he even showed me a few years ago that he was coming through the belt of Orion to get us. And I had other people confirm it. At the time I thought, what? I mean, I didn't know anything about this kind of stuff. And as it turns out, the belt of Orion and the Orion constellation lands right over right under the Silver Gate in the celestial map, where the Abe Lincoln has been. So, and it's traveling now down away from that area, away from the Strait of Hormuz. So I wanted to give you that because I think that the Lord quickened in my spirit the Strait of Gibraltar, how he had said that to me a few years ago, and I never knew what it meant. I think it's related to all this. It's confirming the time is at hand, that the Lord is coming around the time of all this activities with the boats, the ships. And the other thing that Kim Fisher saw too, after the first vision, I think she had a dream that the Lincoln carrier was surrounded by, she heard three words: caveat, motorboat, and I think the other was connected to the Lincoln. So caveat means warning, and she didn't know what it meant at the time. And then on top of that, you have, in the news, it just came out last week, that it was surrounded, the Abe Lincoln was surrounded by Iranian motorboats. That's what she heard, motorboats. They were small. They were not ships. They were small motorboats. And so, God is pointing to this stuff. And so I realized today that so does what he gave me a few years ago. It's all connected. So I wanted to give you that for now. That's it. All right. God bless you guys.